Hey guys, the Bedditor Editor. I'm coming at you guys with another Money and Gold glitch. Your boy Heldorado found a new spot for it. The other spot that we were doing it at was Lake Isabella, but this is going to be Hennigan Stead North, kind of north of McFarland's Ranch, so you should be able to get there pretty easily if you fast travel there. But the chest that you want is the one that spawns right here. Any of the other chests won't work. This one right here does, though. For me, it was very inconsistent, though. I had so much trouble getting this one to work. You might run up in here and get it first try. So just do keep that in mind, that this one might not be as good for you. I don't know. But if you don't have the Lake Isabella map, this one is a good substitute if you do want to get in on this. But essentially, all you need to do is you have to have a friend. And this friend is basically going to be doing nothing but being in a lobby with you and standing near the chest. That's all they have to do, but don't get them to stand too near it, because if they stand too near it, then they're going to die by getting blown up. Because you're also going to need at least one stick of dynamite. I would recommend bringing the max you can carry, though, which is 8. Because you might mess it up and you might have to use another stick of dynamite. And of course you're going to have the Hennigan Stead North treasure map, and then also another treasure map that isn't Hennigan Stead North. It doesn't matter what that map is, just any other map that isn't Hennigan Stead North. But once you have the chest spawned in right here exactly, this is what you want to do. Have your friends stand near you somewhere and pull out their catalog, unless they're going to be there actively, you know, able to move their controller. If they're going to go AFK, they can just open up the catalog and then not get kicked. But all you're going to do is get up on this rock and stand in front of the chest. You want to stand close to it, but not close enough to it to where it says inspect at the bottom right. This one's very specific, it seems like, of where you need to stand at. And when you do blow up and die, when you respawn, you could spawn all the way on the other side of the river there. For me, luckily, I didn't spawn over there. But what you want to be looking for is look at your mini-map and see if the treasure map icon disappeared. If it did not disappear, you did not do it right, and you need to go back up there and blow yourself up with a stick of dynamite again until that map icon disappears. Now, if it has disappeared, then you're good. You can go up here now, and you want to stand exactly where you stood at where you threw the dynamite, pretty much, and just go into the interaction menu and choose the respawn option. And you can do this as many times as you want to. Each time that you do choose this respawn option, it will spawn a piece of treasure inside of the treasure chest. It should anyway. We'll get to that in a bit. You can repeat this as many times as you like. I would keep it at about 10 times at the most, and then go ahead and refresh it. Maybe you can get up to 15 or 20, but I wouldn't go too crazy with it, because you never know if something could mess up, and then you wasted a whole bunch of time. But once you're ready to collect, this is very important. Once you're ready to collect, walk up to the chest and then open up your satchel, and then this is when you want to open up another map that isn't Hennigan Stead. Once you open up another map that isn't Hennigan Stead, then you can go ahead and walk up to the chest and you'll pull it out, and then you can collect the treasure. For me, I respawned about 3 or 4 times, but only got 2 pieces of treasure out of it. So I probably wasn't standing in the right spot when I respawned a couple of those times. It seems to be pretty specific as to where you need to stand, but up in Lake Isabella, it didn't really matter too much of where you stood at, as long as you were in the general area of standing in front of the chest. And that's about it. If you did open up another map before opening up the chest, though, then you should still have Hennigan Stead North in your inventory, and then you can use it again and do this over if you would like. Now, it is kind of challenging to get the chest to spawn at this exact location. At least it is for me. I have to sit there and open and close maps like at least 5 or 6 times before it gets up there. But it is random. You could get it on the first try. You could get it on your 10th. It's all up to the game whether it wants to give it to you. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys did like this video, then drop it a like. If you disliked this video, then drop it a dislike. If you guys want to see more videos like this, then go ahead and hit the sub button. You will see more. Other than all that stuff, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Why don't you go suck Bedditor Editor's dick, you little cunt?